once I get done with your full Rockstar transformation, you're going to be the kind of guy who can go up on stage and play any song you want, whenever you want, with whoever you want. And professionals are going to be like, ah, dang, you're good. Professionals are going to tell you you're good. And that's what I'm giving in exchange. So it's kind of like uh, I am crowdfunding my first album by doing this, and I wouldn't be doing it otherwise. I want to be honest about that up front. It's like there's a lot of people who are like, oh, I love teaching and this, that, and the other. I have had clients who have paid me $4,000 a month for private training, and not every month was $4,000. Sometimes it was $1,000, but it got up to $4,000 a month. And these people were happy for years of service. And before we met, they weren't happy, but during and after, they were very happy. And they still to this day have video clips of themselves totally ruling because they got that coaching and this, that, and the other. I want to say this. If you turn into a rock star for the rest of your life, then you're going to, number one, have respect in a way that you dreamed was gone because you think you're too old, or you think it's over it and all of that kind of stuff. What if you live to be 100 years old, What if you live to be 100? Are you going to just get older and older every day until you're the guy at the post office who's, like bent over in half, and it just looks like life is so terrible even though he has the most money, and he's just grumpy? Or are you going to be, oh, that's that guy, he's a rock star. Yeah, I saw him once. He played 3 songs, but one of them was like Jim Morrison, and he bought the house down, and he's been a rock star around these parts ever since. You know what I mean? That kind of a thing it's really great. Obviously, it's really great to have in LA. But you don't really have that. In LA, you are bringing your own audience. This is, a one-off fluke. You walk into a room and it's filled and there's people screaming for you. And that was my experience at the Viper Room. But it wasn't always like that. Not all my shows at the Viper Room were just like wall-to-wall people's like glowing at me and screaming at me and telling me things like, you have a really great voice. People don't give compliments like that. They give sort of encouraging compliments. Good job. You really showed us who you were, and all of that kind of crap. You know what I mean? People don't give out, you're a rock star. Especially musicians don't give out to one another. But when I give you everything that I've got, you're going to be able to do that. And there's also Mr. Mojo Rising Dojo involved in you signing up for the full transformation.